just a dynamic player off the bench.
Well, that's the first part, is accepting the role and just thriving in it.
Right now he's on the court with Paul and drains a J.
He turned around, I saw the Gobert on back.
Is doubtful to return for the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this game.
Wow. Chris Paul! Butter! Chris Paul!
Shea Alexander for the three-point critical shot under duress of this shot clock.
Come on, come on. Come on. Covington getting up slowly. It's a 5-on-4. Paul from deep. Got it!
Time here with under 5 seconds. Paul double teamed, heaves it from half court. Oh, and he got it to go!
Get ready for the next one.
Paul again pulls off his magic.
He's telling himself, I got to stop.
The foul to stop the action.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Has to take the shot. Oh, Diallo elevates and detonates over Chris.
Dort sets a screen on Jeff Green for Paul. Harden switches on to him. Paul gets to the bucket for the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander got it!
Him screen for Chris Paul. He comes off the screen. He's going to beat off the dribble, pitch it to the far corner, and Shea, calm.
Here is Paul with 4 seconds left. Paul on the drive, got hit and banks it in!
For halftime.
And that's when Harden was sitting. And Noel batting that back out. Chris Paul flipping it up and in. The field goal and the foul.
He's been able to turn it on most times when he wants. Chris Paul! Chris Paul, nice in and out dribble, pull up and one.
That's who they would like to target.
And just stood his ground and took the contact in his chest area.
Paul, nifty move, somehow slips his way up to the rim.
By Adams, number 12 in blue.
Paul dumps it off. Adams to scoop it.
His feet, as you said. That's going to be the third foul on Tucker. Chris Paul hits the three.
He's kind of been in and out of that starting lineup. This team is trying to find this rhythm. How does Chris Paul make that
Point game. And there's a deflection by Chris Paul to force the steal and the turnover. Up ahead, shooter cherry picking, able to lay it up and in.
But now he's knocking in shots.
There you go. Chris Paul down the lane. Oh, man.
From three-point range for James Harden. Paul all the way in.
Into that shot.
Paul again lobs it up for Nerlens. No.
Paul, strong. Paul, wow, what a finish.
Paul on Napier, nifty move, got to the rim, scores again. Played for a number of teams. Muscala tees it up and cans another trip.
It's not allowing Bagley the third to improve his position. And how about this on the other end as he gets an and one?
As Denver had 22 points in the first 6 minutes, but the Thunder allowed him just 5 points in the last 6 minutes. Gain as much time as possible. Got it up the floor. He's going to have to make something happen here. Puts it up, fading away. Oh, and he got it to go. That three-point shot by CP at the gun is going to count.
Game. I tell you, he is ready to shoot the minute he touches that basketball.
Oh, it's time.
This is going to
pull up for the three and knock it down. He's going to get better at recognizing when to drive and when not to, as Isaac dribbled it off of his foot. Now numbers for the Thunder, 2-on-1. The trailer is Baisley right down.
The defense came from Matthews.
Well, if they're going to keep giving Muscala the wide open look.
They're getting their points now in transition.
Paul. Oh, counted on the foul. The continuation for Chris Paul. There's a screen by Muscala. Same play this time. Paul found his
Ball against Bryant. 7 on the shot clock. Chris Paul to the reverse, and he gets the roll.
LeBron had it poked away from behind. 3-on-1. Paul dumps it off. SGA lays it up and in. Counted in the foul. Final couple of seconds. They leave Paul alone, and that three is good.
Which is what they did.
Paul off the dribble. His three is good. It run 14-2.
And that's where, you know, offensively the Thunder just haven't been able to make shots. Good looking shot there. Paul in tight. Milk it. He's been solid at that free throw line and nice little get off the offensive glass. And on the other end, attack them.
Paul looking for some space, spading away, and he got the friend Steven Adams wall of a screen. Now 5 on the timer. Paul off the dribble, pulls up that 3, and he cans it with the shot clock winding down. Paul's been the catalyst. Floats, and another big bucket for Chris Paul to give the Thunder the lead.
He was literally on a pogo stick with those offensive rebounds.
Nice pass inside. Chris Paul found the open man as the Thunder. Just a better offensive move. He spun toward the baseline. That is tough to defend, but Diallo right back the other way. Slams it home off a nice pass from C.
Battle that deflection and eventually get it.
Paul, hesitation, kick out, open man. Baisley 3. That time, he knocks it down from the back down to 6. Paul using that big body of Adams. Got it right back. Adams with the layup. The patience from CP and the beautiful finish from Steven. And SGA is able to snatch it away from Capella. Drive and kick. This time it's Paul. Wants the 3, and Chris Paul's got
Be great offensively for now.
nice pass. Beautifully done. Chris Paul, Nerlens Noel hook up for the finish.
Doesn't matter where he's at.
Paul hangs, strikes, and scores. Paul again going up against the two-way player in Kai Bowman. Muscala. Boy, he made one earlier in the game, and that's a big one here in the second.
Free throws has led to this last possession of the game.
3 seconds. Paul free. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball at the buzzer. Is he not remarkable?
And almost got there was Brooks.
And another alley-oop. This time it's Chris Paul putting it on a platter for D'Angelo Russell has gotten the Warriors team back in it. There's another open look for Gallo in the corner. Same result, nothing but
get mistaken into thinking and then lights you up in the second half.
Leads the league in second half scoring. That's Paul into the lane after.
You were up 2 points at the end of the first quarter. You're happy with that? That works. And you're very happy with plays like that.
Fought this entire game. Taking the lead here in the fourth. Ball met by Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Steps back. What a shot, Chris Paul. Another big
attempts for quite some time.
Paul off the body of House. Nice play.
Just continue to move the ball.
Paul trying to shake and bake and shed Capella. Nice step back.
Quarter by both teams. As Paul lobs it up, and the high hard one to Nerlens Noel. Who
Thunder have not led since early in the first half, trailing by 1. Trying to take the lid off the rim. It's Paul giving the Thunder the 1-point lead.
He's trying to get looks going to the basket.
Paul got below the free throw line, and that sweet touch by
Paul with daylight. Knocks it down and gets knocked down. The and one gives the Thunder back a 1-point edge.
A 7-0 Denver run, the 730-point game this season from Jokic. And a big 3 from Chris Paul.
Defense, we'll see what happens on the first cut. Paul. The grinding fadeaway is nothing but net. That was well done.
enjoyed the production from Nerlens Noel because of plays like that. What a pass from Chris Paul. And shot clock now at 3. Paul forced out, off the dribble, takes the 3, and buries it over the outstretched arm of Spell.
That's what you don't want to give up to a team that has a hard time scoring the basketball. As Baisley lines up the 3 and splash.
The team has to adjust immediately. Absolutely. Oh, it's Steven Adams this time going up and getting the alley-oop off the feed from
getting to the free throw line in the third quarter, which bust up a lot of runs.
A great rebound by Baisley. Adams counted on the foul inside.
Man, that's just power.
Vucevic has now started 0 for 5 despite the shot attempts. Paul got inside and he banks it in, plus the foul. He yanks that one down. Paul sees some space, drives, takes a bump, and banks it in. Nice drive by
Paul grabs his 11th rebound of the game.
Phenomenal. Coaching the bigs out.
And Chris Paul surging by Serge Ibaka. Thunder back up a bucket, 92-19
for the Thunder.
And great hustle. And they always have to go get that one.
Now sets the screen and rolls to the bucket, but it's Paul finishing it off on a floating off back.
Several plays like that.
Thunder get the turnover with numbers. Paul sets it up and Noel caps it off. Matched up now on Towns. What does he decide to do? Wants the mid-range, tough shot, and he still got work for it here tonight on the front end of this back-to-back. Ball with space, slips it right back to Adams, who smashes the rims there. Paul might want a 2-for-1, and he's got the one at least.
Kind of shifted the momentum a little bit.
Paul takes the jumper and scores the 16-footer. So Azonia, his first made shot. Paul breaks down the defense, got to the rim, and takes the bump and does not use the screen. Down low, series of moves, and he floats it up, and the Thunder back on top, 105. 78%. Paul got around one, floats it up, nice play. Full steam ahead, still had the touch to get it to go. Choppy third quarter, Paul, how about that? Set it up high and it came down.
Adams engages Zeller, looks who sweeps in for the rebound. Chris Paul off the crossover. He knocks down another mid-range jumper and the Thunder lead by.
Take Henson knocking down a three. Now he's not really a three-point shooter yet, although he's trying to do that. As Chris Paul will get the elongated and one.
Getting rewarded there as well.
There's the alley-oop, and it's Adams. Point leads to trying to protect you.
Paul dancing with a basketball, defended by the much taller Tice. Steps into the jumper and knocks it down from Paul. Tough step back from the baseline, and he knocks it. Well, Paul is controlling things for the Thunder on the offensive end. He wants another three, same spot, same result.
Paul, the jumper is good.
Not yet midway through quarter number 3. Dort gave it right back where it came from. Paul takes the bump, drives, and finishes over Felipe. And shot at that dunk.
How does Schroeder get a hand on that?
Paul got free and again lobs it up.
Bad either. It was a musical version. Well, they both were musicals, I guess. That'll be shot by Chris Paul. I can
that. Get it down to 10, maybe even single digits. Paul trying to do it, and does as he splashes home that.
What a pass right there by Montrezl Harrell.
Paul down the lane and down the hatchet goes his own part.
Paul steps into that shot and another huge three from Chris. And again with the shot clock down to 5. What a pass! And CP slung it over to Adams. And another punt. Boy, did everything but finish. Had the sidestep as Paul wants the three straight away and got the three.
Just blocked the shot there. Defense by position on the ground.
Oh, showing some magic in handling the basketball.
Nader and Schroeder, the holdovers. Noel is open and Chris Paul finds it.
In the game, 66-65. And how about the lob? CP hooking up with Noel, the high flyer for the alley-oop.
That's just great.
Waiting for something to open up inside that Sacramento defense. Instead, he'll take the three. Got fouled! A possible 4-point play coming up for CP.
He's got that slow walk. Run a little time off that clock.
What a move by Paul to shed Galloway. And in the mid-range, another clutch shot for Chris Paul.
Adams is open inside, gives it up to Schroeder. Adams open again, will tie the game at 87. Found by you-know-who, Chris Paul with his...
Nifty pass from Paul to get it back out to the perimeter. Has to make a move here, matched up on the much taller Brooks, and he got it to go as the shot clock was expiring.
Second chance points and offensive rebounding.
Well, the Thunder have made New York completely one-dimensional. And how about that and one on the turnaround?
5. Paul draws 2. 5. Paul draws 2. Knocked away by Lowry. Paul is 3, and the Thunder lead.
Got around Rubio. Steps back, and there's that exact move where you put the brakes on in the defense.
The face of this Denver Nuggets team. How far will those two guys take them?
Paul high, arcing and rainbows.
Things came easily for the Thunder on the offensive end, really for the first 3+ quarters. Now the dive, Nerlens Noel goes up for the slam off the nice pass from Paul. Enough of a screen, slips it back down. Adams with the slam. Great action. A little indecisive on the play. Paul defended by a good defensive player as Adams down the lane. That'll count and one. Paul surveys the floor, watch the three straight away, and nails the three straight away.
Him in this second half. Again, Paul working on Green. Oh, Chris Paul.